Would you be interested in a deal where you bring no cash but still own ownership just by signing on the debt alongside us? And this is what we do is we raise the capital elsewhere. So we raise the capital from our cash flow investors, our private investors that don't want to have any additional liability besides losing their own cash. For instance, they don't want to be liable for the millions of dollars worth of debt on these properties we put on it. And what they do is that these investors bring their balance sheet to the equation. They become part of the ownership group, and then we give them 25% of the ownership in the LLC for these deals, for putting no cash in and just on signing on the debt. So I always ask them, I was like, does this sound interesting to you? And some of them will say yes. Generally speaking, real estate investors, they said, yeah, absolutely, would love to partner in a deal. When you're doing bigger deals make things interesting for everyone. It doesn't become chump change for people. When you're doing a $10 to $15 million deal, 25% of that is a significant amount of wealth just for signing on the debt with a pen. So case study, a few years ago, I had to raise $400,000 for a deal we were doing. And the way I put together that $400,000 in cash was I had 50%, or about half of the investors were private lenders that we paid 10% interest to. And then we had 50% of that cash came from equity partners that had no cash flow. Okay. We had no preferred return, none of that stuff. It was basically when the property was stabilized, we vote on it as an ownership group as to how to start distributing cash out of the operating account to those partners that are in on the deal.